Yes! Yes!
The code has been cracked. Yes, you heard that right. The formula that eluded traders for years finally deciphered. And not just for any market. We're talking about one of the most volatile beasts on Wall Street, US30. The king of whipsaws. 26 consecutive moves just can't lie. Stick around until the end as we delve into the practicalities of this epic strategy. A game changer. This isn't hype. It's tested. It's repeatable. Watch how the epic successive moves played out beautifully on this live chart. Now, if I may ask, where on planet Earth were you during this dramatic parabolic move made by Juggernaut US30 on Friday, August 22nd? Did you grab a slice of this juicy pie? Note how this massive upthrust left a market void down here, glaring at us and raring to be filled. As the saying goes, what goes up must come down, and US30 is exhibiting this in real time. With this clear trail of lower highs and lower lows, it stands to reason that price could be gunning for the gaping vacuum like a heat-seeking missile here on the hourly chart. This, I would say, is our narrative for the next phase of the market based on the analysis, where we will begin to explore short sell opportunities until price reaches the identified market void, after which price action will be observed to determine the subsequent phase. While the dominant trend is bullish, capitalizing on the bearish momentum could be advantageous, given the considerable distance between the current price level and the predetermined price gap target. In this walkthrough video, pay close attention to each of the moves as the charts unfold and visualize how you would tackle the market if given the opportunity. Master this like a seasoned pro, and you'll never look back. Drilling down to the 5-minute time frame, we can see the epic parabolic upward move with 5 well-placed buy signals right here on Friday. The first buy signal that triggered at 10:10 offered a staggering 980-point move with a negligible drawdown of 4 points. A super dynamite signal move that maxed out at the higher time frame key level indicated above, making an all-time high right there. Switching to the bears tab, we can see the sell signals that have been generated so far with the downward momentum. And here we are live on Monday at the current price level, where the market takes out the London range low, with the latest sell signal measuring 57 points, having a drawdown of 2 points. Let's quickly examine the preceding sell signal moves, annotate them accordingly, and get down to business. Now, can you spot our good, old repeatable pattern? Well, note how these sell signals triggered after a run of this high, a shift in market structure, and a retracement to a premium area within the higher time frame key zone, making them valid signals for high-probability trade setups. The subsequent signals are also well-placed winners, having triggered on the heels of rejections of the mid-levels of the price gaps displayed here. Moments later, we get a live sell signal at 1350 as marked here, following a further downward move. Let's quickly get some updates, shall we? Impressive moves overall. After a minor pullback that runs these highs and tests the London range low, we get a new sell signal at 1500 hours as marked here. Price then begins to drop, just as anticipated. Let's get some updates at the start of the New York session level marked here at 1530 GMT plus 2, an ideal level for profit taking, as we do not want any surprises. These 4 sell signals have similar sizes. Let's just do one of them for good measure. Note how we begin to get a pullback during the New York session. Moments later, we get a new sell signal at 1705 after a deep retracement that purges all the liquidity resting above these highs. With that profit taking at our marked level, you end up unscathed. quick thinking. What follows is a down thrust that takes out the New York range low. Let's quickly update these epic moves as usual. Moments later, we get a further down thrust. The relentless bears are banking a ton of cash right here on US30 Live, with latest sell signal delivering a dynamite move. Awesome. If you find this video informative, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos and our upcoming live sessions. You'll never look back. There comes another sell signal at 20.05 after a rejection of the mid-level of the price gap shown here. And yet another at 20.20. What follows is a further downward move from our marked level. Just get your directional bias right, and you'll nail one trade after another as seen right here. Do not lose focus. Remember, we're gunning for the gaping gap identified on the hourly chart as per our top-down analysis. When we get there, that's when we can say mission accomplished. Stick around until the end to discover how these moves play out. Moments later, we see a further market down thrust from our previously marked level. 48 additional points for these sell signal moves. These are impressive moves overall. Moments later, we can see the market dropping further, taking out the previous swing low. There comes another sell signal at 23.50 just before the market closes. Let's get all the sell signal moves updated, shall we? After the market reopens, we get a new sell signal at 2:40 on Tuesday, August 26th as marked here. Whoa, Asian session. Really? Well, there comes another signal at 3:05. With the latest market down thrust, you can see we get an additional 56 points from our marked level. That is a great boost for all the preceding sell signal moves being monitored for Monday. Let's update these moves. Moments later, a sell signal triggers at 3:25 as marked here. The bears are really on a mission. There's no deal with the bulls to relinquish this market control until there is a deal. Hang in there and let's watch what happens. There we go again with a further downward move of 35 points during this Asian session. The market keeps plummeting. Simply incredible. Wow, can't keep up. That is an additional 76 points for all the preceding sell signals. Awesome. Moments later, yet another sell signal triggers at 5:20, much to the displeasure of the raging bulls. This is supposed to be their territory. Why are the relentless bears still encroaching? Well, this is what the bears have to say. Magnetic gaping gaps talk, and gravity paves the way. Moments later, we get multiple new sell signals at the individual trigger times being marked here. Now the bears are rubbing it in, to say the least. We get another sell signal at 9:45. And yet another at 9:55.
Yes! Yes!
You may be wondering what's up, but hang in there for the big reveal. Let's get some updates. Note, all the preceding signals now get a whopping 96 points extra. That means all of these sell signals that were generated on Monday, August 25th, get an additional 96 points added to the current figures displayed here. Doing the math, Signal 1 updates to 588 points. Signal 2, 590 points. And Signal 3, 566 points. All of which emerge from the higher time frame key zone as seen above. We can see here that as price breached the previous day low, it dropped to the previous month high with a rejection of that level, whilst taking out the Asian range low with this long wick at this higher time frame opposing key zone. These are all telltale signs of a potential turning point in the market.
Yes! Yes!
Yes, we finally got there. The gaping gap has been filled completely, just as anticipated. A move that saw 26 consecutive sell signals take the market by storm, with epic wins untold. Note how price gravitated to the body of the candle in question with precision. Price initially tested this structure area with a minor bounce off that level as seen here, subsequently dropping to the proximal level of the price gap. We then get a rejection with a slight pullback before this down thrust that fills our gaping gap entirely, following the breach of this previous swing low. It is also worth noting at this point that price has dropped below the equilibrium level, that is below 50% of the trading range, a clear discount zone as indicated by the fib retracement shown here. Yet another telltale sign of a potential turning point in the market. Moments later, we get a sell signal at 10:45. Is this not an attempt by the bears to flex their muscles once again, as price retests this significant zone after the clear rejection seen here? We should now expect the low of the rejection bar to be preserved and not violated. You can see this signal has offered a 64-point move with a drawdown of just 1 point. An ideal quick scalp for nimble traders. Now, we have all the sell signals being monitored, numbered here. 26 sell signal opportunities that have each offered phenomenal moves as the market progressed. The big question is, how would you tackle the market given all these opportunities? Drop your comments in the designated section below this video. Check out the channel pages and all our playlist videos to gain further insight into our phenomenal trading strategies and mind-blowing hidden gems. You'll also find videos on a variety of markets covering the different styles of trading, be it scalping, day trading, or swing trading, whatever floats your boat, or dare I say, your yacht. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, give it a like, comment, share with others, and subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification bell to be notified of future videos and the upcoming free TTAC live sessions. See you in the next one.